$15 steak on Wednesdays. For $15, you can come in, you can get a juicy steak cooked to your liking with a side of chips and salad. I mean, I'm giving these guys a free advertisement here. But yeah, this is the special that they run every single week. And I became aware of this because of my housemate. He drove by this pub on one Wednesday evening, and he saw outside there was a board saying in big letters, $15 special steak night every single Wednesday. So yeah, he came in with my sister. They had a meal there. Apparently it was really good. And so ever since then, he has been telling me, you got to come check this place out on Wednesday. $15 special. Apparently he worked out the price, and if we were gonna make the steak ourselves, buy our own steak from the supermarket or whatever, buy our own salad, buy our own chips, apparently it would cost us more than to go to this restaurant. And apparently he also spoke to one of the waitresses there, and she was embarrassed to tell him that the restaurant is not making any money from these specials. And at best, they might be able to break even. At worst, they might even lose some money. But it doesn't matter. They want to promote their business, and they want to get more returning loyal customers. Hopefully these customers, after getting these specials, they will come back every so often on special occasions to buy food there or to buy drinks there. Now, if you know where I live, if you recognize where I live from my videos, you will know the place that I'm talking about. It is the place that run karaoke night every single Friday. And being the extrovert that my housemate is, he likes to go here every so often, to be around the people. Now, I have nothing against being around people, but when I think of this place, I think of swampy, sweaty environments. I think of drunken people who are completely pissed off their heads, coming here every single Friday night after a long, hard week of grinding and hustling, still wearing their work clothes, coming here, getting absolutely pissed off their heads, sing a few songs. When I think of getting a meal here, I think, for $15, what kind of steak will I be able to get? I think of Subway quality. Nothing against Subway, but when I think of $15 for a meal at a pub, I think of Subway. At this swampy ass place. By the way, we went there yesterday because of my housemates. I had to go check it out. And to be honest, it wasn't the best. Surprise, surprise. But anyways, I think they were off the game last night because it was really busy. When we went in, it was getting a little bit rowdy already. The table behind us, there were a couple of guys who are, obviously drunk. I'm not going to make a comment on their appearance because that would be judgmental. But, you know the sorts. They're sort of drunk, they're speaking a little bit loud. People outside in the bar and, at the pool table, they were sort of rowdy already. I can feel the atmosphere. It's not for me, man. I don't go out. You guys know that. Anyways, I don't normally go out to eat dinner outside unless it's a special occasion. So I went out yesterday. We had a meal there. It wasn't the best, but granted, they were busy last night, so they were not on top of their game. Anyways, after the meal, I decided I want to have some desserts. So Aaron, my sister, and I, we went to this dessert house in this quaint little town. There was only one dessert house that opens until 10. And by the time that we got there, it was already 9 o'clock or something. So we ordered some desserts and we were chatting away. And Aram told me, hey, let's play a game. Classic Aram. He always want to play a game. So the game is pretty simple. Pretend that you are an expert. So Aram told me, I'm going to give you a topic and you got to pretend that you are an expert on this topic. And you can talk and you can give us a lecture on this topic. And it doesn't have to be accurate. It doesn't have to be factual. You can just make shit up. The goal is to make it sound like you know it all and you're the experts. And we're going to play along with it. So when you start speaking, we're going to be asking you questions. We're going to play along. Pretend that you're a professor giving a lecture on this topic. So I started off. Aram told me, your topic. We were talking about another restaurant in another city in this state. It's also a dessert house, and it's called Honey Badger. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know what the heck is a honey badger. Apparently, it's an animal. So we were talking about that topic, and Aram straight up told me, hey, your topic is going to be about the honey badger. So I made shit up. I told him, and I told my sister, and we were chatting very loudly. There were a couple of people around us. So I basically said, the honey badger is a marsupial, nocturnal animal who likes to collect honey and, wear the honey on its body like a badge. That's why it's called a honey badger. We were just joking around. We were just playing along with this idea. And the table next to us started, hearing us playing this ridiculous game. And they started talking to us. The lady said, hey, what are you guys doing? No, she didn't say that. Basically, Aram, Aram, what did he do? He was gas bagging, and somehow they became aware of our game, and they wanted to play the game as well. It's pretty embarrassing for me. So, I don't think the ladies understood what we were actually playing. For some reason, the lady told Aram, okay, your topic is going to be about oil rig. And then Aram started talking about it, oil rig. Oil rig. You know what an oil rig is. I don't know why she chose that topic. But yeah, Aram was talking about oil rigging as if, oil rigging, like scamming the government. He was talking about the government scamming people about the prices of oil, how oil doesn't exist, yada, 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 yada. And I don't think the ladies understood it. Anyways, why did I talk about this? I talked about this because I see so many freaking YouTubers out there, and I don't know if it's because of the content that I make. I get recommended similar content creators, and it seems like everyone with a camera, they are acting as if they are experts, myself included. When you start throwing a few statistics in there, when you start making up big words, when you start connecting two randomly irrelevant topics, somehow it makes you seem more intelligent. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going off on a tangent here, but somehow it makes sense. Somehow my speech is coherent, and somehow people are still listening. I see so many self-help gurus out there, people, I can tell this because I see their subscriber count. It's not in the millions, like 100 subscribers. People who have a platform, they started speaking as if they are experts. And then once they started to get a little bit more people tuning in, a little bit more eyeballs on their videos, suddenly they switch up their content. If you know the content creator that I'm referring to, you know what I'm talking about. As soon as they start to take off, they change up their content. They start speaking as if they are the expert in whatever topic, whatever niche they are talking about. And I don't know how to feel about this. I guess I have just become painfully aware of my own downfall and shortcomings. You know, how when I started getting people watching my videos, I started speaking as if I know what the heck I'm doing. Newsflash, I don't. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with my life. I don't know it all. I just don't know it all. I don't have the answer to everything. I really don't. There's this thing in psychology or philosophy, I guess. It's called the Dunning-Kruger effect, in which people who have limited knowledge on a certain topic think that they are the experts in this given field, even though they don't know what they don't know. And just because someone has more subscribers than you, someone who looks more attractive than you, who has more views than you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that they actually know what they're talking about. Yeah, I guess that's all I want to say for today. I just got back from my shift. I got to go to work again tomorrow. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Stay strong. God bless. I love you all, and I'll speak to you soon.